Hello, I'm Heather Cubie, the Chair of the Scotland Malawi Partnership, and when Olivia asked me to think of recipes which would be my go-to recipes during lockdown, I found it quite hard to think what in particular, but actually, really for me, it was comfort baking was my go-to during lockdown, and especially if it could be done by Zoom with my grandchildren.
This takes quite a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you ask Grandma what the secret to her shortbread recipe is?
What's the secret to your shortbread recipe, Grandma?
Okay, there are two secrets. One is not to have the butter too soft. Because you get into such a mess.
Yeah.
And it cooks better. And the other one is the mixture of flour, corn flour and semolina. If you look up a recipe, it doesn't always tell you that. It just says so much flour. And it's this mixture that makes it a little bit crunchier and nicer. The third thing may or may not be possible, but we did something very different last time, and it's not something I can repeat here. Do you remember?
No.
What did we put on the top when it was going to go into the oven?
I don't know.
Do
Good.
you remember?
No.
Do you remember, Roar?
No.
And that really was great fun. Here they are, Indy and Roar having decorated theirs at one end and me having decorated some at this end. Now, of course, I know that you'll want the recipe. So let me leave you with the recipe for the iced biscuits. Hopefully you can read that. It's such a simple recipe. You can find similar ones elsewhere, I'm sure. All the very best to 500 miles, especially with their big dinner to appeal.